I know this may sound extreme, but I think that every man should get himself a buzz cut. Now, why is that the case? What are the benefits of the buzz cut? And why do you actually fear cutting your hair like this? Now, we both know that cutting our hair short, doesn't matter if it's a total buzz cut, a partial one, just cutting your hair short, or whatever other way. I've done them all, bro. I've done them all. We both know that it doesn't look so good, right? We know that we don't really want to get it. And that, I think, is the main reason why we should get a buzz cut. And that's where you get the most benefits out of it, when you don't really want to do it. Because at the end of the day, everyone can say that we don't really care about what other people think of us. But what you actually end up doing, that's what defines if you actually care about it or not. How can you say to be disciplined if you're not doing things that require discipline? How can you say to be courageous if you're not doing things that require courage? And courage, at the end of the day, is just doing things that you fear doing, but you know are right. And if you really want to actually train your courage, right, to start becoming the way you want to be, you have to start acting in a way that is in line with that person. And I guess that the kind of person you want to be doesn't care that much about what other people think of him. You probably also know that you want to be courageous, that you want to be doing those hard, uncomfortable things. And so personally, I've seen that the most powerful thing I can do to become more that way is to literally act like that, is to train myself to sit in discomfort, to do things that I don't really want to do, to, do things that show me that I actually don't really care that much about what other people think of me. Because at the end of the day, you have no clue about how many people came up to me when I cut my hair, pretty much I go bald, and so many girls at school, everyone asked me, why did you cut your hair like that? Oh, you look so much better without. Yeah, I know exactly, and I didn't want to cut it, and that's why I cut it, because I started giving too much importance to what other people might think of me because of my hair, and that's when I realized I have to detach from it. But what I asked myself a very long time was, why was I fearing it so much? And why do so many people around me fear it so much? Because if you were to ask it to 100 people, maybe 5 would do it, maybe 5. And that's because we care so much about what other people think of us. Have you ever asked yourself, why do you care about, this hair? At the end of the day, if you think about it, just some hair on your head. And I ask you a question. If you were to cut your hair like a buzz cut, and no one was to see it, everyone would see your normal hair and just you would see the buzz cut, you would do it, right? You wouldn't care. And that is because you fear actually to be seen badly by others. Now, by reading a very, very powerful book, The Mountain Is You, and by journaling a lot about it, I realized something very crucial. And that is that this fear came from me not actually accepting myself. And it might be the same thing for you. We all have human needs, right? And one of them is to feel accepted. We all want to feel accepted. And you can either get that acceptance from others, or you can get it from yourself. And the only reason why you search it from others is because you're not getting it from yourself. And so this is very crucial, because the reason why you fear cutting yourself like a buzz cut is very probably because you're not accepting yourself, because you're not doing the things that you want to be doing. You're not being probably yourself. And I'm talking about myself too. When I was fearing to cut my hair short, it was because I feared what other people might think of me. I feared losing other people's acceptance and recognition. And that was because I was not giving myself my own recognition. I was not being myself and doing what I knew was right for me. That's why I didn't have my own recognition, and that's why I was searching other people's recognition. So this video, I really wanted to get forward 2 messages. The first one is that everyone can say whatever they want, right? Everyone can say I'm disciplined, I am courageous, I don't care about what other people think of me, whatever, right? Everyone can talk whatever they want. But at the end of the day, the actions are the things that show who you really are. And so I think this is a really, really powerful sign to yourself and to the world, showing who you actually want to be. As said, it's not about words, it's about actions. And the second thing I wanted to get forward is that the reason why you fear cutting your hair short is because you are probably not being yourself. And so if you want to really start caring less and less and less about what other people might think of you. A thing that is so crucial is to start acting more in line with yourself, is to start understanding who you want to be and then be that person. And when you do that, you will have your own acceptance, and so you won't search other people's acceptance anymore. Now, I've already made a whole video about that, so if you're interested in wanting to feel more at peace with yourself and stop caring about what other people might think of you, go and check it out.